Well, hail and hello, my friends. It is Thursday, and we are here to play more Pillars of Eternity. Join our ragtag group of evil adventurers as we hunt our way to find the Temple of Wotica. I hope everyone is doing good. It will be about close to a 3-hour stream today, so it'll be a 3-hour video in the end, but that is the plan. I gotta work, and tonight's gonna be very busy at my work. So with that being said, I just wanted to dive right in. So we're getting right to it. All right, so where we left off yesterday, we had gained all of our party members. We had gained all the game's party members, so they're all at the castle now. On top of that, we have liberated the castle of Cadnua, and we are now trying to get into the Temple of Wotica. From what we've been told, a ghost-like priest has said there's supposed to be steps here which actually have been blocked. So they said that there's another way through the Copper Lane, so that's where we're going to find the Copper Lane and go from there. So Copper Lane is back this way. Make our way to the Copper Lane, and then... Nope, I'm going higher up than I should. There, should be able to find an entrance to get into the Temple of Wotica. So, up this way, we can also... One of the nice things about this is that we can... Oh, faster! That's a nice feature they added, that you can, like, if you want to run around areas or maps and stuff like that, or if you want to go back to something you might have missed, you can hit the fast mode and just zoom over there, which is really cool. They give you a lot of options, like the AI settings for characters and things like that, and the pause settings and stuff, so they got plenty of options when it comes down to it. Alright, so somewhere here... They said there's a way... Now, there's some catacombs down here. That would, to me, right off the bat... I see catacombs, that's the first thing I'm thinking. Obviously, this place is underground, as we've noticed, because we need stairs to get to it. So, we probably need to find some sort of method or way to get to in there. Cut through the catacombs and see if we can make our way to the temple itself. You know, the classic evil temple into the city. How evil is it, is the question. Here we go. We get a dead person here. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near without warning, the soul hurries towards you, as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place. It came to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others awake, clothed in hoods and shadows. We're about to sacrifice someone, aren't we? Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. So we've got the possibility of trolls in the area. Okay. That's good to know. Have to be on the ready. There are monsters down here. As we can see right here, there's oozes. Primordial black oozes. Which are not really that much of a challenge. There is a lot of skeletons down here, though. Oh!
Quick.
However, it did take our priest down. Okay, he's fine, though. It's just a flash wound, it's fine. Now, if you think an evil party is really going to make any sort of scuff about taking from the dead, no. Not particularly. Okay, I think these are more like, more Kickstarter guys. More Kickstarter fans and whatnot that made this game happen back in the day. That's a big ooze. Let's send everybody in, and then we'll start planning if we need to. Bam! Right off the bat with the druid.
Lava beyond.
Party's handling themselves pretty good. Like, they're casting spells on their own and everything like that, which is cool. Because we do have AI set up for all of them, so. Man, these oozes do not like our druid. It's like they know something. Gems inside of there. Very nice, very nice. Up these stairways, see if there's any doorways. Yep. Like they might be small crypts and whatnot inside.
Keeping an eye out.
That might be a good idea to, like, though I don't think all of us can stealth up, but it might be a good idea to stealth up as much as we can. Not to mention we may see something in the distance, like a treasure or something. Gravestone here.
Worth a look.
Nice. Rugged Wilderness Hat. Constitution and Survivor. Hat, you say, huh? It's a bad hat, Harry. What kind of hat we got here? Oh, it's like a pirate's hat. It's a scully cap. There we go. Furios can wear that. Perfect. Our Dark Bard can hold that one. Never thought I would actually have a party with a Dark Bard, but here we are. And I love it. He is quiet as a mouse.
Worth a look.
Fine mail armor. Medium armor with 11. Really? Okay. Well, while we're tanking up, yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. We're gonna get to the point where our Dark Paladin is gonna be in like full plate, walking around like a freaking, like a monster tank. Cut down the ways here. I was waiting for this giant tentacle to come out of the sewers or something. Get him! Uh-oh. Another ooze. Ooze on the bridge! Oh, double oozes. Okay, we're gonna have to break the party up a little bit here. Let's have Lady Deathwalker attack this one. Let's see. We'll move in to fight this one. We'll fight this one. Might be a good idea to just go straight out wolf form and fight this one, or fall. It really do not like the druids. It's like they know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flames with this one. This will also add some corruption on there. There we go. Looking good. Darth freaking off knowing I got this. Well, now he's coming back. Like, well, maybe you don't have this. Oh, we got it. Uh-oh. And there's a third one. And not everybody's healed up yet. Oh my god, just going after the druid. Nice. Alright, that one had ate some gems, that one ate some coins. That one ate some alcohol. Oh. As most of these things do.
Silence surrounds me.
Sneak in a little bit here. While we're down here, we might as well, like... Alright, well, the first thing we do is save. But, like I said before, usually when I'm on a map, and I don't know about other people and whatnot, I like to kind of clean it all up. So if I see an area I have not been in yet, I want to clean it up because there's a chance of treasure and there's a chance of fighting things and whatnot and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, there's stairways going down. We're not going to deal with that just yet. Let's see where this tunnel takes us.
To whispers and shadows.
And then I think we'll check the other side. Oh, what do we got here? Skeletal fighters, okay. Time to fight the dead. Okay, okay. Not bad so far. One down. Very nice, very nice. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh, a couple pull X's. Yeah, we'll take everything. We could sell it. Oh, this is cool. There's a giant there's like little columns and one giant column made of skeletons. Made of skulls, actually, by the look of it. Yeah, made of skulls and whatnot in here. Alright, this room looks important. We're gonna come back. We're gonna check on the other side of the sewer. See what else we got. Probably plan a rest soon. Alright, we do have a room coming up in here. Looks like more catacombs.
Silence surrounds me.
This way. There's a hole here in the wall. Let's cut through that. Okay, nothing, no opposing figures in here at all. That's good. We do have some Morning Star. Alright. This wouldn't be a bad room to rest. Okay, let's do it. Take a rest in here. But it gain back all their abilities, their spells. Looks like our Bright Hollow restoration construction is completed. Very nice. Let's go ahead and save. Make our way into this hallway over here. I'm not going to worry about this closed door yet. I'm going to kind of make my way around first. Sneakingly down the hall. Let's see. There's a big room. Yeah, we've got some staircases that branch off that go down and deeper into this cave. Yeah, it might be a good idea to check that out. Let's do that. Could be something down here, though, living down here. Oh, there's bones on the ground, yeah. Good chance that this could be... Oh, there's a flower. Okay. It looks evil. I have the captain move his way in. Oh, he doesn't have any inventory space. Oh. Giant miniature space piglet. I wonder where they're throwing that back to. Okay, I wonder if I can go in my inventory and drop some stuff off. Let's see if we can put some stuff to stash. Yeah, there we go. Take some room. I can go in and steal whatever that is. Oh, I have a ring here. Grants Gon's Pledge. The item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Aeor. An aspect of the god Aethys. Gon represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking sickles that form the ring. As Gon helps protect the dignity of old age, so too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Let's see what Gon's Pledge is. Okay, it's 2 per rest. It's 15 extra endurance. Okay, so it's a healing ring. Very nice. You know what? Yeah, we'll have the captain wear that. Why not? Alright, I'm gonna sneak into that dead body. Oh, something else sees me. Captain's gonna move in quietly. Grab that head of Wodika. A lot of plants in here. See unseen, almost be unseen. Dead body over here across from the plant. Position ourselves here. Let's see. Get a sneak attack, maybe? Add that phrase there, that sounds good. Let's see, is there any spells we can cast to kind of quell this thing? Right, we're gonna freeze and start it. Let's do it. Attack the plant! Alright. Looking good, looking good. The plant's dead. Got some dank spores. Those are the dankest of the spores. Okay, now it looks like we've got some sort of flower or mushroom man up here. Hanging out by this other flower. Okay, he sees us. It's a sporling. It's a primordial sporling. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, let's kill that first. Okay, we got another one running in from the top. It's fine, everybody's focusing on that. The big plant's not really doing anything in the back. It can't really... oh, nope. It's screaming at us, but it's not really doing anything yet. Alright, we're moving in for the big plant. Okay, doing pretty good. Here comes another Swarling to the side we didn't see. Alright. Called in a Phantom, very nice. Excellent. And they are all dusted. Body here, I'm just trying to get the cursor on the right spot. Started a second ago. There we go. A rod and some bones. They're bones. Alright, nothing else in here. Right, looks like we cleaned that out. Good. Take it. Oh, there's that troll we were talking about. Okay. Let's do it. One troll versus us shouldn't be that bad. Okay, hold on. Lady Deepwalker here is kind of trying to move up, so we'll move her over here. Oh, that's not Lady Deepwalker. Who is that?
So
yeah, that was later. Okay, no, we're fine though. Nice. Troll is destroyed. Grab some of that skin.
Steady does it.
Let's get a little more sneaky while we're moving around here. Alright, so now we just gotta check out that big room back there. And then we have cleaned out all the bottom of the sewer area. The catacombs, I should say. I don't really call it a sewer, they call it the catacombs, although there is a big amount of water running across in the middle. So it's kind of a mixture of a sewer catacombs. I mean, I'm betting there's probably, like, considering this is a city, I'm betting there's probably some aqueducts and some sewer systems that run into this. Like most big cities do. Alright, we're gonna move further down here. Stick along this river style thing. Underground river. Alright, there's that doorway we ran into before. We're gonna open up this door. Let's see what's inside. It's quiet so far. Interesting, there's a man here. There's an Orland. Orlands are kind of like, almost kind of like gnomes, but they're furry. Like, so, like, think of like a little, like, I don't know, a little, like, werewolf man or something almost. Small Orland man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Good day to you.
Hello there. I wasn't expecting any visitors down these parts. He glances around the dim room. Sewer dragon appears before you roll. Pops out of the ocean, or out of the river. The sewer river. What are you doing here? I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around the catacombs much. Well, not until you, anyway. Alright. We'll use our survival to ask this. There are less dangerous places to live as meager a life. You're hiding from something or someone. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here. But it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay, I suppose. I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, it would get easier in time. And it did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements, of all the things to fight over. But this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think he maybe had a little too much to drink at the inn. I guess he didn't like an Orlin talking back at him. I struck him, he came towards me, and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care how it happened. They just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please, I just want to get out of the city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again. I swear it. I'll live quietly, but you can't, please, you can't tell them I'm here. Let's see. Well, we could just tell him the secret's safe. So we have a couple options here. Sewer Dragon, yeah. AKA the New York City Gators, yeah. It's funny how that whole thing began. It was like people bought little gators as pets or something, and then I guess they threw them down in the sewer, and that was like the whole premises of it. Though I think a lot of it was just like kind of myth and stuff. But I could see it. You know, I definitely see things being thrown down there and whatnot. Who knows? Who knows what lives in the sewers? There's probably an ancient race down there we don't know about. So we have your secret is safe with me. We give him 300 to get his passage out of there. You're coming with me. You'll face the Duke's justice on the matter. That reward's worth more than your sorry life. And justice demands you pay for your misdeeds. Okay, so we are a bleak paladin, which is a lawful evil. Well, in my case, I'm calling it a lawful evil paladin because it seems like a lawful evil. But the idea behind these guys, again, they're called in to take out the worst of the matters and just pretty much just murder. Murder as it is. When things are out of hand, these guys are called in and just whatever the opposing force is, it's just no mercy, no situation like that, just done. So being lawful evil in this regards, I would say like the way that this guy kind of plays out is very Judge Dredd. Like, no matter the case, like he would be, I think he would follow the laws. Again, being lawful, but at the same time, not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're good, if you're evil, whatever the case may be. It would just be like, that's it. So justice demands you pay for your misdeeds. Haggard, help me, so be it. Or to the Crucible Fate. To the Crucible Keep. Okay. We gain rabbit fur gloves. Crit multiplier bonuses plus 10. Very nice. Hey, Lopple, thank you so much. Bink. I need to do a thing for that. I need sounds for that. I definitely need a sound for that. That's just, no, that's gotta be, I need something better for that. Okay, I know who those gloves are going to go to, 100%. We give those to the captain. Wait, what gloves do we have on now? Dexterity? But this ups the crit? Yeah, I would say the crit gloves definitely are better determined for him. The dexterity we can give to... I'll give the Furios, actually. Okay, so we got light armor for 7? Yeah, give it to our druid. That would definitely fit him perfectly. It goes to the Xbox funds. Yes, exactly. Yep.
I've got it. Finished.
Thank you, Captain.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Oh, we got Scullies. We got the undead. Let's get them. Oof. Ooh. That spell was, but that was a hard hit. What is this thing? Skeletal Wizard. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna call something on his own. I am gonna burn him though. Burn in the flames of devotion. Did they shut the door behind him? Oh, okay. They did! They shut the door behind him. What were you doing?
Silence surrounds me.
See another foe over here. Caught wind of us, though.
Curse your eyes!
Can't really do too much, except I will do... There we go. The party will have to be rebuilt, I believe. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they allow. I don't know what they allowed to bring stuff over. You just make... I think from my understanding is you make choices in the beginning. Alright, we gotta do this. We gotta bring him out to us. There we go.
Kill them.
Now we can all face him.
Still alive?
I think where my understanding was, like, in the beginning you sit down with, like, the god or the fate maker or whatever the case may be. And then you kind of go through events that happened in the first one and decide, like, what you would have chosen and things like that. So... Ooh, that's 9 for scale mail. Let's see. What do we have now? I think we've got like 11 on us. Yeah. Okay, we have a DR of 11. Darf's wearing scale mail of 7. Lady Deepwalker actually... Oh, she's got 9 right now. Okay. Fiodios has pattern armor. Gem armor. No, that's the second one. That's Pillars of Eternity 2 is when you're in the boats. When you have your own ship and everything like that and stuff. Nope, this one was more like based on the like the fan. This was more like right. This was their throwback to like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. So you have a lot of like land battles and things like that. The second one was the one where they wanted to like change it up a little bit and do like the islands and the ship combat and everything like that and stuff, which worked out very well. I loved it. I loved the way they did the ship combat. I thought it was really cool. It felt like it was basically tabletop. Alright, so now that we've gone through that, we're going to go back and we are going to go back to that room with all the skulls inside of it. No, so this one kind of starts it off as you becoming the Watcher and whatnot. So your main character gets the ability to speak with the dead, see past lives, things of that nature.
And shadows.
And then there's a bigger overall plot going on that you're gonna try to figure out. With another wizard. Alright, we're gonna have to be good on this. Don't let him cast! Ooh. AoE right in the bat there. Some leather armor, okay. Ah!
Doesn't feel right.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Alright, Captain.
Prisoners!
Yeah, keep an eye out for these things. Take it slow.
Bring them down! Bring them down! Bring them down! Bring them down!
Captain's not doing too good here.
Kill them all!
Alright, go get it, Captain. It would be cool,
Bring
yeah.
them down! Kill them all!
I don't think.
No prisoners!
I think this is like an automatic fail. We just can't get past that. All right. So the plan is we'll move everybody. Well, let's do this first. Captain goes first. At least see if there's any more traps. Okay. You should download these games at some point. Oh yeah, they're fantastic games. There's a necromancer in there. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's get everybody else in here. Let's pretty much stay away from that trap. Or a better idea, World War II naval ship battle RPG game. I mean, yeah, someone could definitely do it. I mean, I'll take fantasy over anything else, but although did hear there's rumors, I mean, and you know me, I'm not big on rumors, but I did hear that they, supposedly we might see some stuff about Skulls and Bones. Or Skulls and, yeah, was it Skulls and Bones? Or Skulls and Crossbones or whatever, or something like that? That pirate game by Ubisoft that's going to be coming down the line. So, looking forward to that. Can't wait to see what they do with that. I hope they really, like, RPG it out. A lone figure in tattered robes shuffles across the chamber, muttering under his breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head toward you. Its haggard visage is a labyrinth of wrinkles and sores overgrown by a moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs Helig's work? Its voice rattles and gurgles like that of a drowning man. Went down here. Research. A hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. If there's nothing else, be on your way. Yeah, Skull and Bones, yep. Yeah, it's been in development hell for a while now. But I guess they've, it sounds like, from my understanding, it sounds like, because I think the thing I read was something leaked out about it, and it looks like they're going to be showing it off maybe with whatever this style of E3 is going to be in the next month or so. But it sounds like it's actually like planning out for like maybe the fall or something like that, so it's actually maybe out of development hell, which could be good. Hopefully. I mean, we'll see though. You know how games can go, especially nowadays. Just exploring the catacombs. The figure aims a gnarled finger at the door. Then go. And thank your gods, I'm not hungry. What are these creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects. Sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but they serve for amusement. I don't see any reason we would just murder this necromancer. Alright, do your thing. Do your thing, Necro. Yeah. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Silence surrounds me.
I would like to think that hopefully some people have learned some lessons over this past year or so, but then again, you know. Pistol, huh? 24 to 36, 22 to 30. It's still very slow. Okay, so the arquebus is extremely slow. Yeah, let's change it out with that. Oh, dude, we'll have a pistol and a If we do remake Furios in the second one, we'll be able to actually do like a sword and a gun at the same time. I no longer get overhyped anymore because of what happened with Cyberpunk. That way, I believe I will enjoy games more and not be disappointed. I've kind of fallen to the same route, unless it's something like I'm really like, oh my gods, you know.
Worth a look.
Oh, that would have been kind of close. So wait, it looks like we got some traps around here.
Kill them all.
Walked into that one.
Bring them down. Kill them all.
Now it looks like once you can't disarm it, that's it. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to go single file. Oh, this just goes back into Necromancer's place. Ah, okay. Like I said, we really don't care about the Necromancer that much. He's just doing his thing down here. Alright, well I guess we're heading down to the second floor. Although before we do that, let's go ahead and rest. We still got a couple camps left. Rest in this room. Head downstairs and see where it takes us. The Temple of Wodica. Hey, that's where we're going. In front of you looms the ghostly, hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Catacombs, my boy.
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak, as if it always has been. Yes, I was born there.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Catacombs.
Hogwarts Legacy looks extremely fun. I am looking forward to playing that one.
What made you decide to join our order?
Let's see. I like this one. I went through dark times. Nothing made sense. That all changed when your order came to my homeland.
Little makes sense in the false context much of the world has lived under for so long. It is by the mercy of the gods that our faith has been able to reach so many of the heathen in more recent times. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am. We're seeing into the past. Guards up ahead there.
To whispers and shadows.
Treasures. That's a secret.
Found something.
I was gonna say that's a secret wall if I ever saw one. Still looks like game of the God of War will release this year, counting the rumors and a couple of game devs. Oh yeah. There's still been no mention of God of War being delayed. No, I think they're sticking on trap. Shit. Deep. That's a good thing I just literally saved. Paying attention, I walked right into one.
He's the trap man, he's the trap man. He'll find the spikes coming through the floor.
Did. Oh, we leveled up too. I didn't even notice. Furios leveled up. Alright, let's see what do we got here. Friendly aura, extra fortitude, extra will. Minus 10 net slash and pierce to enemies. Plus 1 to move speed, plus 10 to reflex. This is the movement rate and reflex of all allies in the areas. What's reflex? Reflex defense allows characters to dodge out of the way of physically harmful AoE attacks. Explosions, bolts of lightning is defined by the character's class level, dexterity, and perception, but may also be influenced by other... Oh, okay. Fortitude resists attacks on eternal physical systems. Okay. Willpower, of course, is willpower. Mental based. This will give minus to slashing and piercing. Let's give both the fortitude and will, I feel like would be good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then who else is up? And our druid is also leveled up. Alright, so some more athletics to him, some more survival. He's got new spells. Perfect. Alright. Trap.
Found something.
Get it, Captain. Mantle of the Dying Boar. Well, that sounds interesting. What are you? 5 endurance, while endurance below 33% per 3.3 seconds. 12 will while endurance. Oh, wow. Capes and cloaks will be worn for protection. Alright. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Stuff away. Fortitude, reflex. You know what? I'm gonna wear that, and I'm gonna give that to. Let's give that to you. And let's give that to you. Okay, perfect.
Worth a look.
There's the trap. Can't disarm that one. So I have some guards down here, so we're gonna go ahead and save before we get here. Next time, do a good playthrough on any RPG. Let's make a rogue named Trapman. That'll be his last name. The mercenary eyes you warily as you approach his weapon ready. Hey, what are you doing here? You don't look like one of them masked lot. I left my mask aside. Perhaps you should look the other way. I have a resolve of 13. I left my mask inside. Let me pass. Alright then, go on in. Report to the Acolyte. She'll give you your assignment. I should be just about finished with the meeting in the big chamber. The Acolyte. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing from you guys. Mercenaries in here. A lot of mercenaries in here, just chilling. Looks like another way we could have came in. Of power. Hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. Ritual of some sort is already underway. Okay, we'll turn back. Come back to that in a moment. Let's check out the rest of this place first before we go there. Mercenaries, okay, nothing else there. Papa.
I'll get it open.
Go for it, Captain.
Finished.
Lock that bad boy. Take their treasure. Take their treasure without them even knowing.
How do you do?
A lone figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at the sides, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you, his hands on his chest. Oh, by the flame, you startled me. He pauses and leans forward. Hey, where's your mask? It's too itchy. I'll put it back on for the meeting. Let anyone inside see you without it. They're keen on anonymity. Tell me about this meeting. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear of our progress on old tasks and assign us new ones. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating until you realize she could probably read your thoughts just as easily. Know about these tasks. Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on, right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, knowing as little as about the overall plan and each other as possible. Let's see. Been entrusted with important work, it's an honor, but not without its challenges. Need something else. I'll be ready for the Initiates meeting soon, honest. Okay. Secret temple other the city. Evil is afoot. Wonder ultimately if we can like kind of join up with these guys or whatnot. This will be interesting. Alright, let's see. We're gonna save here and then see what our options are for going into this place. Alright, we don the hood and mask, beckon to your to follow into the chamber, and continue the chamber and home. Okay, don the hood and but don the hood and mask. Let me go in. I need you all real. You open the door and stride into the chamber. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from the hooded woman. The figure at the head of the line approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look up on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in a circle around the statue. He goes to Hufflepuff! And she's got the sorting hat in her hand, I know it. The woman towards you. You're late, attendant. You're going to Slytherin! Even though her face is concealed, you sense her rage in her dangerously low voice and in sudden silence of the others in the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose.
The woman beckons you closer with curling fingers. She rests her hand upon your forehead, and you feel the heat from her palm through the thick material of your hood. Her voice is so low and soft that you're not certain whether she's speaking aloud or in your head. They like the party. I know. Mutter indistinctly, none of your business, maybe later. Mutter indistinctly. Basta! Oh, well. I guess I should have got more stuff on that. Oh, it's a big dude right there. Okay, hold up. We're gonna go back. We need to get that other person to tell us some things first. We didn't really have any options there. Let's go back and talk to that dude one more time, because maybe we can figure out exactly what the secrets are. Get it out of him if we have to. Let's see. Tell me about the meeting. Alright. Tell me about these secrets. Shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. How could you be confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? That's easy. The leaden key has been around for ages. By the blessings of the gods, you only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all. And the heresy of animancy has only worsened the matters. Try to replace a soul and you inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There are some powers we shouldn't just have. Gryffindor is the jocks, Ravenclaw are the nerds, and Slytherin are just the stuck-up jerks. It's true. I would be the Ravenclaw myself. What are you doing here? I've been practicing the passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards, but I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to Acolyte. You can practice on me. Okay, here. State your name and purpose. My name belongs to the gods and my hand to the surface. What company do you seek? I seek the company of shadows that our labors may remain secret. Tell me your labors, to see that the craft of kith and wielder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. Shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. It is sealed by the leaden key. That wasn't so hard. Right again. My name belongs to the gods. I seek the company of shadows. See that the craft of kith and wielder does not disturb the bones. You shall know it by the confession of my tongue. And it's sealed by the leaden key. Alright. Those are the things we have to remember. Now we have options when we go in there. Now let's go talk to the priestess of Wodka, or the Acolyte. Alright, same plan. We're going to don the hood and mask. We're going to go in there alone. Okay.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, State your name and purpose.
My name belongs to the gods, and my hand to their service.
What company do you seek?
I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain secret.
Tell me of your labors.
See that the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried.
How do we know your purpose?
Shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath on my soul.
And how is your oath guarded?
Sealed by the leaden key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
You want to make an elemental wizard in Hogwarts? Yeah, I think, I've been really embracing this evil path. I might go like I don't know, I might go like an evil way. We'll see what ends up happening. If they have that option, I almost kind of want to see how that works, like going down an evil path and whatnot. In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trellises and tiles. Located on a pristine boulevard, the wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
Yes.
Did they arrive?
The Acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay into a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A signpost on one of the paths reads Deerford. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruin suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in the mountainside. It's uncertain.
Your information shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
The ruins fade from your mind, and in their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estates are coupled around a cemetery and an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in a tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
You see a woman deathly pale with a scar over her heart. The Acolyte shows you a door in the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind, a surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. Michelle. Her hand rests lightly on your head. Have you had any questions, attendant? Show me the prisoner. In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trellises and tiles located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin. And it also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. This place. That is what remains of the Temple of Odica. Fires of revolution destroyed everything above us and left the remains abandoned, perfect for our purposes. Hey, come with me. Find the place of misery and madness. That sounds like a sanitarium. Me. Ooh yeah, yeah. Ooh yeah, wow. Metallica, yeah. Sanitarium. All right. Anyway. Back to the game. Alright, let us leave the catacombs. I think there's any other way to leave. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Steward of Caed Noir has received a letter for you. Oh? A letter, you say? Oh, I missed some gold. Alright, so we can get back to the copper lane by going this way. Go ahead and put it in fast mode because we just gotta run up here. We shouldn't have to run into anything. We already destroyed everything on the way. We're going fast. Whee! Alright, so it looks like we're looking for some individual situations. Take a look at our journal. Alright, we have a few things going on here. The man who waits. Find the place of misery and madness. Shall be a wealthy neighborhood that also housed misery and madness. There was someone waiting there, a prisoner by choice. If I am to find this person, I will need to find this neighborhood. Perhaps the guards will know it. The Acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient tower in a derelict district of Defiance Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of machine. I also saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where she is, but I suspect that she holds the key to whatever happened there. Following the lead will require locating the tower. Asking around would be a place to start, perhaps among the patrolling Justicars who would know the city well. And then we have to go to Deerford Village. Death's Gate. Alright, well, let's go find some guards and go talk to them first and see if we can figure out some stuff. I need a guard of the city! A guard of the city! You're not a guard, you're a commoner. Out of my way, commoner! I seek a guard of the city. Also, we should head over to the marketplace too, because we do have stuff to sell. We could put more money into the what do you call it? The keep. The keep. Scriveners, commoners, thugs, adventurers, all kinds of people in this city. Expedition Hall, the Goose and the Fox, the Catacombs. Good night, Lobble. Long list to get through. Alright, what do we got here? Hurrah. Oh, there's a Justicar. Hey, what is it? I'm looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near a cemetery. Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. You can see the tower over the district walls out of the way. Justicar points to the northwest. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore, and none of the knights want to be posted anywhere near close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Where do you keep the mad in Defiance Bay? The place around here that takes them is the Brackenbury Sanitarium. I've heard they could treat your soul there, take the madness away, but there's just as many stories coming out of that place that'll chill your blood. There's a man, if you want to call him that, Ethelmore. He's head warden. If you're visiting, check yourself in. He's the one to talk to. Alright, there we go. Found out information we need. Ah, here we are. A weaponsmith.
Gods keep you.
Come, take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sodnil's, of course. What's so special about Sodnil? She operates in the Expedition Hall. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder, sells the best equipment in the city. Wedding keeps her on a short lease, keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Let's see what you have for sale. La da 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 da. Oh my god, 10,000 for that warbow? Jesus. 9,000 for the lady's hand. 6,000, 4,000. Oi! That's a lot of money! Alright, let's see what we can sell. Alright, let's sell that, let's sell that. Let's sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. We get for that stiletto. Oh, we get a decent amount, maybe? Ooh, alright, yeah, a couple hundred gold. Or whatever the money currency is here. That. Oh, love the music. Love the music. Perception. Ooh, a talk for the neck. That's somebody. Alright, let's take a look in our, alright, we'll trade those. Then let's take a look in our main thing and see what we put away. Yeah, we got a few things here. The torches, sell the hides. Sell the moonstones. High to low, please. Sell the gems. Spider venoms. Dank spores. Jaspers. Some of the stuff we should keep though, because we can craft things. Alright, we have 5,000. We definitely should buy some more camping supplies. We're gonna need those if we're outside the city or if we're in any places we need to rest. We could sell a tiny spider. Sell the helmet. Yep, that's good, that's good, that's good. 410 for the torque. Ooh. 240 for the finest scale armor. 100 for the grimoire. We'll hold on to those for now. Oh, I can't get the bow. That's fine, the hunting bow. And the cape. What else do we have here? Some boar hide. Okay, do we have any more hide? Yeah, we got some more hide here. Tattered note. I thought we had some troll hide. Or is that more of an ingredient? I think that's more of an ingredient. Yeah. It's more of an ingredient. Alright, let's see. What else can we get here?
Greetings.
Flora. Magic items, okay. Potions and potions and potions and potions and items and things like that. Alright. Nothing I'm looking for.
Good day to you.
Yo, this looks like food and stuff, so they probably have camping supplies. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do 3. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go to the stronghold, see what we can do about some upgrades. So for 900 we can get the Barbican bars, the passage to the invaders, bars the passage of invaders coming from across the river. Probably a good call. Towers might be a good idea. Stand high above the walls. The strong upgraded towers will get a perception bonus when resting. No, let's start getting... I would think security is the biggest thing right off the bat. So let's start getting... Yeah, let's start doing that. Let's start barring passage to... We don't want, like, thieves coming into our place and stuff like that. Start working on that first before anything else. Alright, we've got a couple places to go to. Time's at 5:58. Good. A couple hours to go. Or about an hour and a half. So we have the Man Who Waits. Let's go down the line. We'll do the Man Who Waits, then we'll do the Undying Heritage, and then we'll do Through Death's Gate. Don't worry about the White March. That is SDLC stuff. So I would prefer to probably do that later down the line. Then we've got some quests. These are more other characters' quests. Tasks. Go to the Crucible Keep. We can bring this in for the arrest of the Orlin man named Aaron. Should be able to get some coin out of that. I don't know where that keep is. Alright, so we're going to go down to the south. Let's put fast mode on. Brackenbury is going to be the first place we go to. Yo, Brackenbury. Alright. Into Brackenbury we are. Alright, the sanitarium is on the other side, so let's start heading over that way. Let's turn this off so if we see anybody on our way there. Take that egg for ourselves. That's my egg!
Well met, friend.
A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixating on the pages of a large and well-worn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool, fragrant breeze. She only looks up when her shadow crosses her page. Mind, I'm rather busy. Well then. These charming windows are reinforced with iron bars and a double thickness of glass. Sanitarium! Sanitarium guard. We're looking for the warden. The warden is a statue. A well-maintained statue of a middle-aged man presides over the room, looking down unblinking over the bustle of the harried academics pestered by the hopeful desperate. A strong warmth emanates from it. You could sense from across the room there is a human soul stored beneath the stonework. You feel its attention towards you. Well, it's been some time since a watcher graced these halls. I am envious of your natural insights, traveler. I can only imagine how it might have helped my work in life. Now, what is it that brought you to my sanitarium? May have a member of the Leaden Key in your midst. I could have done without hearing that today. Many have intrusions been into our affairs. Of course, one can seldom be certain whether they meddled or whether calmly is struck on its own, but a few of their less skilled infiltrators have been exposed from time to time. They are a perpetual nuisance. Once again, I'm reminded of how envious I am of your gifts. I suspect they would be of some use in verifying one's identity. You're at odds with the Leaden Key as well, I take it. You have something I need. I hope it isn't knowledge you seek. They are seldom keen to part with it. You have some idea of who this person might be? I suspect it's a patient. Very well. In that case, I would recommend you speak first with our resident endomancers. They have frequent interactions with both patients and colleagues. You'll find them up here on their offices downstairs. You report anything suspicious to me immediately. This is my only request. How did you become a statue? Oh, the statue. Well, I was old, and it seemed wrong to me, a lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday, I would wake up in a new body, none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are to ever unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in the spite of our condition. Of that I am quite sure. Live on as part of something I helped build seemed to me a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple as our techniques go, and for that I'm grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do not miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again, one of our answermancers will humor me and consult over some problem, but they are jealous breed and are too often afraid to collaborate. If you are considering yourself, I can tell you it isn't very easily bored. Tell me about your sanitarium. A history lesson. Oh, this is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. We are an old institution as Deerwood goes. This is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth of Defiance Bay brought with its host of problems. One of the worst was that born with, shall we say, ill-favored souls came to populate the streets in droves. Thus, the sanitarium. Brackenbury was a natural fit. It was growing, but there was also a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion and endomancy. Much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of few careless practitioners. But in time, it was forgotten as all things are. Since then, we have been at the forefront of endomancy's resurgence. We have played host to many gifted researchers and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transferences were done here, and we have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today it's, well, I can't say exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from Deerwood's more excitable denizens, whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy, as they see it involves something they don't understand. So it's natural for them to suspect people whose understanding exceeds theirs. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment defending the entire science of endomancy at a hearing before the Duke. I think it's like their way of saying Duke, but not D-U-K-E. It's like Duke. I like Duke. Absurd as it sounds, if it does not go well, it could be the end of endomancy in Deerwood. I fear Avar may be swayed by all this unrest. Irrational though it may be. We shall see. Oh. Alright, we gotta question some of the endomancers about the suspicious activity. Talk to the endomancers. Saw one talking to the warden a moment ago, so we're looking for someone in hoods. For those who don't know, endomancy is the study of souls using machines. Or to even better clarify, if we go to our journal, and we go to our cyclopedia, we go to our law. The science of soul manipulation, a field both controversial and relatively new. Banned in some nations like Adia, but permitted in other countries like Deerwood. Alright, so it's not machines, it's so much soul manipulation. It's all about science! She blinded me with science. Looks like this man's in the middle of a conversation, so... I thought Animatic was anime magic. Yeah. Yeah, it's when you try to put your hands together and start screaming and stuff. Alright, so nobody here. They did say there's offices downstairs. Let's go downstairs. Well, that's some creepy sounds going on down there.
Good day to you.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet, and she gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over the pages of notes. Cossi! Here I am looking so hard for answers in my research. I do not see the gift standing in front of me. What can I do? Yeah, popping a blood vessel or trying... yep, to cure constipation. Yeah, exactly. Have you noticed anything unusual or suspicious here lately? It is rare for me to notice things that do not relate to my work, even when they are in front of me. Sincerely, amico, but I am not the best choice to help you with that. What do you do here? According to my research, Glant, I study awakenings, subletting pre-awakened souls. Has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I am working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. Gnaws at her lip. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Wyden's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I'll return to Reveloir with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of a past life. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with particular stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. But I thank you for the offer. Man who waits. Wait. Oh, that was just the addendum? See, did we get anything new on that? Bestell's claims she wouldn't be the right person to ask about anyone's behavior. Okay. So that's what that's about. Check the other office. Oh. Aldred. This guy sounds like perfect. An Animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air. Counting off unseen objects, his lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Good day, stranger.
Has anything unusual been happening around here? You must be joking. This is a sanitarium. Nothing is usual down here. Although, well, now that I think about it, the patients seem more agitated lately, but they're K-admin Azo's responsibility, not mine. There's nothing else. I'll be on my way. Ah, okay, now we've got a lead. There's a person named Ripley. Believe it or not. Here am I. This is the fun room. Oh, they're not going to let us just open the doors, so I guess we got to go see if there's someone around here we can talk to.
Good day to you.
A young Orlin woman traces her fingers along the spines of the books in front of her, row by row. Her motions quick and skittish, like a bird's. She does not notice you until you are nearly upon her. Oh my! You startled me. Are you supposed to be in here? I'm investigating any suspicious activity in the sanitarium. Oh, I'm just Master Azo's assistant. He'd know more about that, but he's in the middle of an busy with some patients. Won't be able to see him until he comes out from the patient ward. If there's nothing else, I need to get back to work. Is Azo busy with patients, or is he running some sort of experiment? I'm just an assistant. It's not my place to gossip. I'm sorry. How do I get into the patient ward? Only Master Azo has access. I guess Head Warden Anathor does too, but he's, a statue now. Okay. Now I gotta go back up and see the living statue. Get the okay to get in there. Give me access! me to find the problem in your sanitarium? Give me access, then! Handle this. Just let me in.
Welcome!
Have you learned anything of interest? Maybe is Caedmon Azo running experiments on the patients here? Experiments? No, Caedmon Azo is in charge of patient welfare now. He's not authorized to run any more experiments. I'm disappointed in Caedmon. I had hoped he'd be the one to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I'm granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on this matter. And I, for one, am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would ask also you do your best not to agitate the patients. They have enough troubles as it is. Alright, we got the okay. I like this evil paladin has kind of walked in and this guy's like, yeah, go, yeah. Ah, it's fine, go ahead. Go downstairs, yeah, whatever. I give you permission, go for it. Or Bleak Walker, I mean, you know. I had to look at the name again because I can't remember if it was like Bleak Walker or Bleak Thing or whatever. That warden says you can go in. Be careful in there. Uh-huh. The flesh construct right there. See if we can go find... I'm not going to mess with the flesh constructs. They can do their thing. Construct turns his head toward you and watches warily. Man, you imagine going through a sanitarium and there's these flesh constructs, so you're basically looking at like flesh golems just standing there and looking at you. Oh, that'd be freaky. Ooh, that would be freaky. Walking through this old, decrepit dungeon-looking place, and there's just these large, they're probably at least, I mean, by the look of them, they gotta be at least maybe 7 feet, maybe 6 to 7 feet tall. Like, just flesh things, probably like with like magical muscle and everything like that. A round-faced, balding man turns to face you. His upper lip is pulled upward slightly by his pointed nose, exposing his upper teeth when he scowls.
What is the meaning of this?
I need to know if you've seen any unusual behavior of your patients. You're going to get a lot of looks asking questions like that in a sanitarium of the unbalanced. In truth, I have spent little time treating them since I have been reduced to my capacities. You might have luck with some of our more functional patients. They tend to congregate in the main area, just past the entrance to the patient wards. Ethelmore told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiments. Yes, well, Ethelmore hasn't done much for good for anybody since his soul has been moved to an inanimate object, so I fail to see why I should let that sway me. If animancers all followed the command of their leaders, where would we be? We'd all be as backwards and willfully ignorant as Red Ceres. There'd be nothing about life or death, even ourselves. We'd be lost in the dark with no clue as to why. Well, you're right about that much. There are certain questions that have to be asked.
Precisely. I am down here defying my masters because there is good I can do here. And I will not let a bureaucracy stand in the way of that. Who will solve Widewen's legacy? Some church? Some warrior? It will be an animancer or it will be no one at all.
Right then. Tried your experiments on any other subjects? I have, yes. No point in lying about it now that Ethelmore's involved. I asked for volunteers from our patients and a few brave souls came forward. I was very close at one time to a breakthrough. They understood that. They understood their sacrifices would mean something. Alright, so now we've got to interview some patients to see if we can figure out if something's going on around here. Alright, chill there, flesh construct man. Chill it out there, big guy. Chill it out. This little dude. Screams in the night. Screams, I tell you, screams in the night. A lot of open doorways. Looks like they kind of just let people just kind of walk as they may. Door's locked. Construct stares at you through lidless eyes. Oh man, they don't even have lids on their eyes? Oh, that's even more creepy. Keep your distance. Witches in that cell. We've had incidents when people got close. Alright, just another room. Some copper we're just gonna take. Nobody need to notice that. It's all about his treasure. A curved spine twists this woman's posture forward, her greasy hair draped over her large eyes like vines. She smiles at you. You must be visiting someone. A friendly visit, I hope. Any of the patients here have been acting unusually. Well, there's Ataxa, who relives a murder she committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Idle men who say only has half a soul and who was found collecting the faces of others because he believed his own to be a false one. Graham, he speaks in a language no one understands and wails at night sometimes. Different from the normal behavior, I mean. Well, yeah, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azo lets us know that a number of patients in the North Ward had volunteered for a new therapy and would be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward has our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over there since it started. It's Graham I see them taking in the most. He struggles, but he always was a bit of a wild one. But I visit the North Ward. They like to keep them separate. I don't know what I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor, just Master Azo. You might ask him, he's very sympathetic. Alright. Gotta go back and talk to Master Azo. Get the okay. Taxes collected. 37. What? The bandits? Oh, I will murder them. Going on a bandit murdering spree.
What is it now?
I need to access the North Ward. Out of the question. Those patients are in solid isolation for a reason. I've been given permission to conduct my investigation down here. You best cooperate.
My answer is no. Whatever you're looking for, those patients will not be able to help you. The head warden will stand by me on this.
Really? Alright, well, we'll go talk to the head warden. Was going to give you the benefit of the doubt knowing that you're conducting experiments on other patients, but you know what? You're going to bar my way to my investigation? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not how this works. Gonna stop me? Stop me? I'm a bleak walker. Oh no. That's not how this
Greetings.
Shit. I have no option for this now. Interview Graham in the North Ward. Graham mentioned a man named Graham in the North Ward who also has been a frequent subject of Caedmon's experiments, and Graham doesn't seem to be volunteer for the experiments. Graham may be able to shed some light. Alright. Well, I've got to get into the North Ward. See, who can help me get into the North Ward? Some of these other people.
Gods keep you.
Alright. Somebody's got to be able to get me into that damn ward. Okay, Belsage is not going to be able to help me here. What about his assistant, maybe? Could pressure them into getting us in there.
Good day, stranger.
Just outright murder this guy. Get me in there or I murder you! Well, that ain't gonna help me now, is it? Secret door, maybe on the other side? Gotta be a way to get in that damn North Ward. See if there's anything in there.
Nice and slow.
Ban that box. Save it first. Why am I whispering? Because
I'll get it open.
we're about to open something. Do it quickly, do it quickly.
Finished.
Nice. Secret treasure.
What is it now?
That's none of your concern. Did one of the others put you up to this? Things went wrong. Everything I don't know, I'll never know. Spits on the floor as if to remove a bitter taste from his mouth. It's not helping me out here. Out of the question. Those patients are in isolation for a reason. So you coerced them into your experiments. Freyo told me everything.
She's a patient! That blazing woman knows nothing of the nature of my experiments.
He balls his fist up and digs his teeth into his index finger, a growl simmering beneath his breath, a deep scowl compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you.
Hey!
I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
He pulls a heavy key from one of his pockets and nearly slams it down on the floor before handing it to you. There we go. Okay, so you can go back and ask new so you can go back and use older options to do things like that. I didn't realize that part. Good. Alright, to the North Ward we go. For a man named Graham. Is this my face? Tell me! Thundering sky, rain of blood, innocence must drown. Oh, well, that's a psychopath. A wittily adolescent boy stands in the center of his cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. He stares straight ahead. The occasional blink is only movement, and it is uncertain whether he registers your presence at all. Under his glassy, doll-like eyes. In his state, the barrier between your soul and his are thin and porous, easily bypassed should you wish it. Well, that's not who I'm looking for. This is who I'm looking for. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. This man has the look in his eyes of a hunted animal, and at your approach he staggers backward to the far corner of the cell, halfway appearing as though he would climb the walls if it would get him farther away from you. He cries out a bizarre, primal utterance like nothing you have heard. To ask you some questions. Graham looks at you blankly. It's unclear whether he understands you or not, but his panic has momentarily subsided. He opens his mouth to speak, but the words that come out are half-formed as though his tongue were cut out. They are impossible for you to discern. If indeed they are words at all, I need a better perception. There are things I need to know from you. I'm going to learn them whether or not you can speak. He looks at you with uncertainty, slowly, tentatively. He steps closer to the front of his cell, and as he does so, for the first time you can perceive his soul within your ken. It is misshapen, as though maimed by some jagged instrument. Large expanses of it have been gouged out entirely. You feel no barriers of resistance. If you wanted to, you could look further into the soul. Let's do it. You project out toward the maimed soul in front of you, merging with it, its confusion and fear becoming yours as it whisks you into its depths. You're in your cell, a key turns, the door creaks open on neglected hinges. Thoughts come to you in waves, incomplete, broken, fearful. Standing at the door is a rotund, balding man. His upper teeth and pointy nose remind you of a rat. He beckons, apologetic. You don't want to go. Anything else in your mind is a single word, and the word is no. But it dissolves before it reaches your lips. You press against the back wall, cornered, you cry out. In the darkness, you fight against unseen restraints. You cannot move your arms or legs. The man walks in the room carrying a lit candle, its meager flame casting long shadows across books and machinery. Straps bind your arms and legs. Cold metal circumscribes the crown of your head and the breadth of your chest. The man is sorry. He is in need of raw materials. They dismantled his work and he needs another source. He needs to show them he was right. He thanks you. Then he turns a knob, and you feel yourself begin to crack from within. You can feel pieces of you torn away, like having your insides chewed by a horde of rats. You're screaming a scream you can barely hear. Another night, heavy footsteps outside your door, coming for you. Look through a slit in the door, the flesh giant, the artificial being just outside, but facing left, facing the end of the hall. The boy there. The boy looks with interest at the giant, then collapses to the floor like a shed snakeskin. The giant convulses for a moment, then rights itself, turns away and leaves. Graham looks at you, still wild-eyed, but somehow more present. He nods at you, then walks back to the end of his cell. Alright, now we gotta go speak to the boy. There's something about the boy. Reach out for his soul. Close your eyes and edge forward toward the boy's soul. And as you near, a sudden malice. I never had a word how to say that word. Malaise. It sounds like malaise, I think. Comes over you. You're cold and warm, and all at once sweating and shivering and straining from breath, as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and you already feel yourself plunging into some interminable abyss of thought and memory. You're standing in a cell now, the same cell in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the door opens, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds, the same stops every time. A misbegotten child of despondent creators. Hey, Darth. As the construct is closed, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it were a membrane. You can sense his body behind you collapsing to the floor, a puppet whose strings are cut. You're rushing toward the golem now, bodiless as a gust of wind. Quickly, you think to yourself, quickly. And you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul as you dart towards the makeshift abomination. You pass into the golem's shell and overtake the soul implanted within, encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel you are strong again. You step heavy-footed down corridors unheeded by the other constructs and scrutinized only by the wary, untrustworthy eyes of the mad. Excuse me. at last to an office piled with books and scribbled papers and the perverse implements of animancy. You set your oversized hands upon a large machine, a nest of globes and tubes and coils in the center of the room, and go to work, bending wires and unsettling alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you or perhaps you are pulled past them as they dissolve into a blur. When they settle into place again, you are outside in a clear day, standing in front of a crowd stacked high above you on the tiered seats of an amphitheater. You're acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still, but this is no play. A balding man with rodent-like features is strapping you to a machine, the one you had tampered with. You see her arms for the first time, short and fleshy, unmistakably those of a little girl, but this body is not truly yours. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hard-headedness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous. Unlike the others, this one has no soul of its own. Man speaks and the crowd applauds with enthusiasm, worthy of a hero's entrance. "Bear witness," he says, and he pulls a lever. The machine shivers and sparks, and a bead of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow. But the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to awe as the crystal globe fills with a radiant mist that casts the entire theater aglow. He opens a valve, and the glow crawls through a tube along a length of copper wiring that runs through a set of electrodes beneath your armpits. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be, for you have been leading his work astray periodically for some time, alternating notes and sitting and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn. And you make it look how people would expect it to look when a body is infused with a soul. In a moment the machine goes dark and the man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back at the crowd. "Behold!" he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. Slowly you take a plodding step forward, then another and another. You look up at the man, giving him the eye contact of which no Hollowborn is capable, and the crowd gasps. The man looks relieved. "How do you feel?" He asks at a volume meant for the crowd. In this moment, at the top of your lungs, you let out a piercing shriek. The man comes toward you, his hands outstretched, but you run the other way, back to the machine. With all your strength, you dive your head into the crystal globe, and it shatters, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down into the surface of the machine again and again, drawing panic screams from the crowd. And by the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse in search of another unsuspecting host. Who could put faith in animancy now? You're pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetimes, deeper and deeper past betrayals and murders and lies upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last in a room you have seen before, expansive with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith at its center. The room is filled with people, and the people all look at the device. You are yanked suddenly back to reality, and the once catonic boy in the cell is looking directly at you, appraising, calculating. There is no mistaking now that is the soul of a man who caused your awakening that gazes out from the borrowed husk. A watcher. I believe we share a common past. I'm looking for some answers. Is that so? Makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and his eyes soften for an instant, and it seems for that moment that he recognizes you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he was about to say. His jaw tightens. I know your look. You hunger. Hunger for answers that elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It upsets your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backward with startling grace, putting himself out of reach. On his face there is no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then suddenly he slumps forward. Oh shit! Oh boy. It's on! So basically, for those who are curious what just happened, so we just talked to this boy that it seems that this dark wizard, or this dark being that has awakened us in the first place, has been jumping into different souls and is trying to break down animancy. It doesn't like the idea of soul tampering, it seems. And we've come face to face with him. And it sounds like he's kind of putting us through a challenge or wanting to destroy us. So what he's done is now jumped into these flesh golems who have control over the doors and have opened them all up and unleashed all the really psycho prisoners on us. Basically, it's like Arkham Asylum just unleashed. It's just opened its doors on Batman. Best way to put it.
Lava.
Okay. We got some stuff going on here. Darth is hurting here. Second wind. Lady Deathbringer, I need a holy radiance. Unholy radiance, as I call it. You're doing your thing. I want you to go into werewolf form. What kind of spells we got here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw that on that. Ooh, Lady Deathbringer just got... Lady Deepwalker... Deathbringer. Why do I keep calling her Deathbringer? Lady Deepwalker just got hit big time. Alright, so she's out of the fight, it looks like. I'm also hurting right now, so I need to definitely put a second wind on. Oh boy. Well, Darth is about to go down. That's not good. We can charm one of these guys to help us. 61% chance? Yeah, let's do it. Or unless he falls. Oh, we're being surrounded. Oh, we're getting murdered.
So much pain.
Yeah, that would definitely come in handy. No second wind, no nothing. Oh boy. All right. We have any potions, maybe? Potion of power. Really need to get some healing potions up in this place. Oh boy. Oh boy.
They're picking us off. No prisoner.
Well, I'm still going. I'm still going strong. Let's do it. Let's do it. What do I got? What do I got? Oh, I got some stuff actually. Range burn damage as endurance. I can put down a frightened. All right, let's do it. Frighten everybody. Cast it up. Cast it up.
Still alive.
Well, the golem's hit by it. All right, what else do I got? Crucible of the Soul. Okay. Hey, what's this thing gonna do? Hold on. What does this thing do? Drains 11.8 burn damage as endurance. Okay. 20%, 36%.
Curse you!
Oh, I'm about to go down. I'm about to go down. Kill this guy. Kill him. Oh, I got 10 hit points left. Come up. Oh, this is not gonna be good. That is not good. Can't frighten them. I got nothing. Oh! I do have something. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! They got the last hit in. Ah! Damn it. Ah! Oh man, I had it. I had some healing too. I could have dropped. Oh. All right, I'm gonna try to be a little more strategy about this then.
Silence surrounds me.
Oh yeah. Let's get that.
Keeping quiet.
I gotta get to the point where he can't see me. Captain wants to get in there and get that treasure. Especially because I feel like that will work with our druid pretty good.
I'll get it open. I'll get it open.
Yeah. Got it. Nice.
What is it now? She's up hit. Fine. Speak to them.
Alright, cool. Got the key. Alright, so we gotta go back and go through that again, but that's fine. I don't have to read that all over again because, yeah, we already know what's going on. And then we'll just get ready for the battle. Alright, Alright, so first thing first, let's do that. Good. Alright. Then we'll save before we do this. Sanitarium! Yeah! Alright, we need to do some stuff. Hey, Platinum, how you doing? Alright, right off the bat, you're going into spirit form. You are casting Wizard's Double. Darth, you're gonna try to charm once they get here. This guy. Lady Deepwalker, you are going to... Let's see what we got here. What can we do? Creates a zone of divine favor, increasing the might and resolve of allies in the area of effect. Perfect. Okay, let's do that first. That should be good. Want to move you back here more. And, alright, let's do it. Oh. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. Let's move into this room. Everybody move back here. Oh, that's not good. Didn't work out as planned. I was gonna say, because if we could move back in here and hold the doorway. See, this is where I would have loved turn base. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna reload this. Just deciding on buying Wildcat gun machine. Never heard of it. Alright, so let's cut back through here. Buddy, open the door! Get in there! Oh, this time the door didn't open. Wait a minute. Can we put ourselves maybe back to the wall here? That might not be a bad call. Oh no, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, everybody in, everybody in, everybody in. Go, 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 go. There we go. Hold the door, hold the door. Alright. Hold the door, holder. Alright, Lady Deepwalker, let's see what we got here. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Holy power. Okay, it looks like that's what she's canceling. Wait, that's perfect. All right, I need you to go into a. Well, actually, hold on. We might be able to do a spell out here, which would be pretty cool. Conjure a lesser blight. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, right out there in front of them. Close, can we get it? Like right on them? Yeah, do it. All right, you. My voodoo priestess, my voodoo woman. Yeah, can we confuse out here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's confuse. All right. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's what I want, that's what I want. Now we're talking. I pissed off the fleshies? I did, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I need a second win for me. A second win for Darth. Lady Deepwalker, I need you to... let's get another second level spell going on. How about some concentrated ground? Yeah, let's do that. What else you got for me? Burst of Summer Flame, huh? Okay. Insect Swarm. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's put that on everybody. Boom. All right. Had to walk the dogs. No, so we ran into basically the main main bad guy, I guess you could say, or whatnot. And he pretty much just shot himself. He could jump through bodies, it seems. And he shot himself through the fleshy golems and basically took over them and then opened up all the cells on us. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, let's go into let's do a second win first, and then we'll go into werewolf form. No, it wasn't the mad scientist. No, it was the boy at the end of the hall. When we looked deep into his soul and stuff like that, he was, It looks like he's kind of like a cat. He's been used as kind of like a catalyst for this dark wizard guy and stuff, who was breaking down the Animancer's machine to pretty much give them the thing about the, like, so basically the Animancer, the scientist, that's how he got demoted, is he brought his machine and everything out there, except that, like, I don't know if per se it's the boy or it's the actual guy who was going through, but he was basically jumping to bodies and messing with the machine, messing with his calculations and everything. And he took over the soul of a hollow-born girl that the scientist was trying to put the soul back into and be like, hey, you know, we've learned how to fix this. But it was kind of a Frankenstein situation. So the girl came out, everyone was like, oh, wow, I think it worked. And then she went psychopath and broke the machine and just killed herself. But by the look of it, it looks like it's the main guy who awakened us in the beginning of the game and stuff like that. I'm feeling like he has a thing against animancy. Like, doesn't want souls coming back into these husks or whatnot. So then he shot through like multiple of these flesh golems and took over their bodies to awaken them, and now they're coming at us. And on top of it, they had the power to open up all the doors and unleash the really nasty of the nasties in there. Even Graham's coming to kill us. Oh, I bet we could have talked to him into becoming like an ally. Alright, let's see here. So we're second winding there. I want to use my ability to fear this whole mess of people. Luckily they can't get to us because we pretty much have a wall in front, so that's good. Alright, okay, what else we got going on here? Some more spells. Give me some more spells. Pierce damage. That might be pretty good. What do we got? Blessing. Okay. Divine Terror. Halt. Meditation. Prayer against fear. Endurance. Withdraw. Yeah. Let's put down a Barbs. Well, that's a one-person situation. That thing's near death anyway. Now, I'm gonna... Dazzling Lights might be pretty good. We could throw that, like, right in the midst there. Okay, what about you? What do you got for me? Come on, give me something good. Chill Fog. Okay. You nail everybody in that midst right there. Alright, let's do it.
So much for you.
That dude just turned into.
Still alive? I need some.
Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Our main dude's hurting a little bit here. We're gonna Flame of Devotion this. Lady Deepwalker, I think, can go ahead and maybe heal us. Yeah, let's do a Holy Radiance. Perfect. We're already chanting away, so that's good. Got no more spells to cast. Alright, so we might as well just go into wolf form. We've got 1 second level spell left, Fetid Carcass. Alright, let's throw that on this dude. We can't see him, unfortunately. We can throw it on him, though.
Something sharper. Let's try something else. Worthy.
Ooh, Lady Deepwalker took a big hit on that one. Okay, she's got a second win, though. We we did it. Nice. All right. Uh-oh. All the flesh golems. Okay. Looks like it's just the one, so we should be okay. All right, cool. Woo! Uh-oh. Yeah, it's all the flesh golems. Oh, shit. Well, this ain't good. Yep. Okay. There's another one coming. Alright, do we have anything we can do here? Lady Deepwalker, do we have any spells, maybe? No, well, that's not gonna help me. We can do Holy Radiance. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I can also do a Flame of Devotion on this guy. Darth he already uses Blind. Really much more we can do on that end. Oh, did I never plugged my phone in? Oh, that was dumb of me. Whole time I could have plugged my phone in. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, you're chanting. You got no more spells, right? No, yeah, you're out of spells. Alright, might as well go into wolf form. And you've got no more spells, so it's pretty much just... you can Arcane Assault over here, though. Okay. Ooh! That dude just prone Darth, pretty much. Knocked him down like there was no tomorrow. Okay, I do got my second wind. Let's do it. We're gonna need it. There we go, good. One down.
Bring them down.
Everybody on this guy. Wait, who's in our way here? These guys out here. Alright, there we go. Alrighty then. Alright, let's save again. Don't know if these other people are going to turn on us. Hopefully not. The flesh golems especially. Oh yeah, all the flesh golem. Okay, so he's like taking control of every flesh golem in this area.
Not quite.
Ooh. It's pandemonium in here, get out! Yeah, I feel like ultimately, I don't think I would be big on this whole experimenting on patients against their wills. You've been experimenting on patients against their wills, mangling their souls. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. How could you possibly... Look, it had to be done. Ethelmore and the others, they took everything from me. Everything when I was this close. I had to know. I had to know where I failed and why. Imagine the value if I succeeded. I had something that could make all those hollow infants into something like a real person. And with a few more patrons and a few years' research, who knows? No one has come close to that legacy. That's why I have to continue, why I have to risk everything here working in secret. It's why you have to lie to Ethelmore for me. Tell him you've cleared me of all suspicion. Oh, we are Judge Dredd. Okay, that's it. Yep, we're Judge Dredd from now on. I'd rather you face judgment. Get up! Yep, that's it. Yeah, our bleak collar is definitely going to be like Judge Dredd. 100%. All right, let's see here. What's that new armor we picked up? Yeah, here it is. Light armor is 7, but we also have breakout preservation of fire. What is this? Blade Golem. Minus 50 stun duration, minus 50 knockdown duration, 50 defense while stunned, 50 defense while prone, 2 damage reduction. Oh, that's nice. Blade Golem, the Wolfheart, is said to have been blessed by the Lord of the Hunt himself, a human hunter showing skill with a bow and arrow beyond any before seen. Caught Gallowayne's attention one day. Gallowayne proposed a bargain. If the hunter could best him in a hunting contest, Gallowayne would present her with armor that would bestow upon her the power of a wolf. For a week, both hunters tracked their prospective quarries through the woods, and when the contest was ended, the hunter had felled the most game. True to his word, Gallowayne presented her with Wolfheart, which gave her the crafty and evasive nature of its namesake. Oh, hell yeah. Let's give that to, Let's give that to our druid. Blade Golem. Gotta get out of here before more fleshy golems decide to try to chop us up. You might want to leave. I'm just saying.
I've got it. Finished.
Up some notes and whatnot. Okay. Everybody else take off out of here? In the corner of Modred's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems like it contains something important, if only by the virtue of the size. Examine the trunk more closely. Nothing grabs your attention except for the large padlock on the front. Whatever this Animancer keeps in here, he does not want anyone else to have it or see. Open the trunk. A heavy lock holds the trunk shut. It's too sturdy to break, and the mechanism looks too complicated to pick. You'll need to find the key. Oh. Oh, I wonder. Hold up.
Steady does it.
Hey, Darth. When, go in the corner. Man doesn't see you. It's potion invisibility when you need it. Wait, I wonder if we could... Hold on. I got an idea. Wonder if he could sneak in. Like, without that guy seeing me, if I just kind of come in like this. How good are we at sneaking right now? Not that good. Not that good. Never mind. Do we have a potion of invisibility, I wonder? Because I have a feeling that key is either on him or... Let's see, what does Fleetfoot do? Powers target with a natural speed, increasing their movement rate. No, that doesn't really help. Don't see any potions. No. Alright. Getting out of here, it's not safe anymore. Yeah, good call. What in the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions! It's complicated. A patient of yours, Uskrim, was working for the Leaden Key, only without knowing it. Finish your explanation if Aethmore breaks the silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do that you describe. The accounts are are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us plotting our ruin, that I had a body again I could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I'm grateful that you were able to dispatch the threat before there was a loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Azo? What part did his experiments play in this catastrophe? I confronted Azo. I was forced to kill him. Oh, such a waste. There was none more gifted working here. In time I had hoped to rehabilitate his image, but a mind like his, so full of ideas, leaves little room for patience. I would inquire more into the matter, but in truth you have done this institution a favor. Were his transgressions ever to reach the public, there would be terrible uproar. I was blind to have trusted him a second time. I trust you will be more cautious in future inquiries.
Gods keep you.
Okay. Well, that's one thing down. This guy.
How do you do?
Beg your pardon. I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadrid House where Lady Webb wishes to meet you as soon as possible. Where can I find Hadrid House? It's just over there, my lord. The southwest corner of Brackenbury. You'll find the lady upstairs. Know where to find me. Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about Lady Webb. Not know Lady Webb. She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne, too. It said it has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. Do wrong in this country before we go asking the gods for forgiveness. Best you ask Lady Webb first. Very well. Right. Lady Webb at the Hadrid House. Okay. Well, it's only south of us here, so we might as well go to the Hadrid House. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a throne in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real. The recollection of emotion rather than the emotion itself, it wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tense, the look of concern plain across its face. For those who don't know, by the way, the older robed man who we've dealt with pretty much throughout the beginning and has awakened us just showed up in front of us.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
Pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the Order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student. Your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
Let's see. I've done something unforgivable. The apparition exhales slowly and lips pressed together, a sympathetic rapport in his eyes. It placed its hand on your shoulder.
I see. And you would cast yourself out, is that it?
What I've done, no god would have me now.
If you believe that, then I have failed you as a teacher. There are many gods so that all people are looked after, no matter who they are or what they've done. The only ones who need fear anything are those who abandon their gods, thinking all is lost. But for those who beg help and forgiveness, the gods always provide.
Only for the deserving?
I will tell you the truth. There may be some among the gods who would see you punished. But after punishment comes absolution, redemption. Whatever stain there is upon your soul, the gods can wash it clean. But you must dedicate yourself to them in return. That is what makes one deserving. Will you return the faith they put in you?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing. And it is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. No, that is a good call. We should probably, the charred barrel, that sounds like an inn. Alright, let's go. We'll go to the inn first. It probably is a good idea to sleep at the inn before we go into some house where we know that maybe there's an undead leading things. Let's go up this way. This will lead us to the inn. The Charred Barrel. Sounds like my kind of inn. Excuse me. Good call, good call. Want to proceed into the Charred Inn? I do, I do. Wait, is this an inn or a, Oh, okay, it's an inn. Alright. I'm like, is this an inn or a stage play? Abelheart Skellion.
Greetings.
Well met. What brings you to the Charred Barrel? Stay for the night. Criminal's getaway. 2 perception and 1 stealth. Noble stay. For 170, we get 2 intellect and 10 willpower. Let's stay in the 170. Yeah, we'll do the noble stay. Tonight, we spend the night like kings. now we go see Lady Webb. Everyone's fully rested. We've got some bonuses. We got all our spells back. We're good. It's 3 a.m. Why not? We're just gonna show up at this house at 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh! Assassins! Oh, we got a few assassins after us, okay. Let's see if we can fear some of these guys. In the meantime... Varisha. Fed it on this guy? Yeah, perfect. You're doing your thing. Darf's fighting. Uh-oh. Lady Deepwalker is not doing well here. Let's go ahead and second wind. Lady Deepwalker is down. That's not good. Let's have our druid go into a wolf form. And then we'll attack this assassin. There we go, get in there. Nice. In the meantime, we're gonna have my guy go ahead and do some devotions of flame right onto this assassin. Perfect. Well, they did not want us getting to this house, it seemed. Alright, let's see, there's just a bunch of agents around here. Stairs? They're just letting us walk in the house, so we're not. Oh, okay. Lady Webb will see you. Lady Webb, I presume? This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spinally wrinkled fingers. Their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age, a gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and a candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
It was a personal matter.
A personal matter that has you tracing the footsteps of the leaden key. Must be some problem you have. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the leaden key?
Let's see. I think we'll be truthful, but we won't talk about the awakening part. I ran across a man in one of the ruins. It's important that I find him again. Close her eyes and the lids flicker, then her face goes still and her mouth parts, little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground, the pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back and her gaze is immediately upon you. She's reading right through my thoughts.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known.
How do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion.
What can you tell me about Theos?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
Oh good, we're looking at a 2,000-year-old mummy we gotta go fight.
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Oh, it's Woodica. I'm gonna remember it's like wood, not Wodica. Woodica.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Yeah, it's Aleph from Weird West, exactly. Jumping from soul to soul there. How do you know so much about Theos?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
What else is there to know about the Leaden Key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary, and he does not fail.
So what do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Very well.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
There's something I could tell you about the Leaden Key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Theos in Brackenbury Sanitarium impersonating a patient. He was trying to damage the public's opinion of animancy.
Forgive me. It is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious. He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
All right.
Try your best not to die out there.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Hey, we got a couple levels. The captain has leveled up and Lady Deepwalker has leveled up. Very nice. All right, but that's a great place to stop, because our next place we're going to go to is the tower. So we're going to go ahead and save here. And then tomorrow we'll have a long stream, so we'll probably put a good, like, I don't know, 5-6 hours in. Might even do a double round, like we've been doing on the longer nights. I have to see what's going on first, because tonight and tomorrow are going to be very busy for our work with Mother's Day coming up this weekend. So... But we made some progress. We got through one of the main missions, which is good. We got some new armor and some stuff. Leveled up a few characters. So looking forward to tomorrow with more of our mercy, our Judge Dredd-like bleak collar here. And yeah, and we'll go from there. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it as always. We will continue more tomorrow. You've been on vacation all week, just painting the new place. Oh, nice. It's always good to be on vacation. But yeah, I look forward to more of this tomorrow and seeing where we can go from here. As we now know our main enemy, if it is going to be our enemy, who knows? We could make alliances down the line. Once they see how powerful we get, there may be a chance of an alliance. Who knows? Or we just murder them outright. We'll see what happens. But regardless... We'll continue tomorrow, and we'll head towards that tower, and we'll continue from there, and then check out the other place in Deerwood. Have a good one. Be safe, be just, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord when we're up and running. Till then, huzzah.